Hello everyone, it is time for another edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, RollCageTV, where they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got. And I admit, it is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of trucking excitement. That's right, we're continuing our game. I am in the Yukon. I am in the second and final map in Yukon right now. I've scouted all of the first map. I have done all the tasks in the first map. I've done all the contracts that are exclusively to the first map, that don't involve the second map. And I'm starting to scout the second map. And I did, this is, in case you've watched the previous 3 episodes, those were done in one stream. And now this is being done in a second stream. As of the time you are watching this, as of the time you were watching 3 streams ago, I am releasing SnowRunner on YouTube now 7 days a week. It was Monday through Friday, now it's every day of the week, 7 days a week. There are 7 days in the week, in case you don't know. Being released at noon, 12 o'clock noon, U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, and almost never 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand, but it is plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year, thanks to daylight savings time and the different hemispheres of the globe. That's what it's like being in the southern hemisphere, I guess. That's what it's like being in the northern hemisphere when you're, oh yeah, that's right. I had that vehicle on. What were we doing? I actually wanted to switch to this truck, I think. Change truck. And turn my lights on before I do anything else. Put my all-wheel drive on. All right. Look at the map. Coaster! Hi there! You had popped in yesterday on my very first Saturday stream. Yes, SnowRunner is now streaming most weekends on Saturdays and Sundays. 3 hours on Saturday and 6 hours, my usual 6 hours on Sundays. So lots and lots of SnowRunner, 7 days a week on YouTube. Be there and be square. Enjoy it. I am trying to eventually get to here. And I'm also trying to scout and get the scouting truck. This is going to open up to around here. So I'll need to get the scouting vehicle like to here or the the radar truck about to here before I can open the radar. And so I'm going to actually try and get both of these vehicles in tandem up through here. Now that looks like it's going to be tricky there, but we'll see. That's the first task. Unlike in the past, when I started a new stream, it had been a week since I had played last. Now it's only been a day since I played last, so you would think I'd have no excuse, right? If I switch trucks, it's hard to tell those headlights are on. Let me switch trucks. And put its headlights on. No, I can't do that. No, I can put its headlights. It has better headlights. Now if I switch trucks, and the headlights go off. That's what I thought. Anything that was on goes off when you switch trucks. So no headlights, no whatever. All right, let's get going. Attach the winch from here to, I don't know, one of these two in front here. And let's do it. Turn the engine on. It's going to help. You just stopped by for a short time yesterday, did you not, Coaster? We are, I love brush maps and scouting them out, but I don't love it as much as like actually doing the task. Yeah, you're here for only a short time, but you're lurking. Well, that's fine. Lurking is cool. I had a question to ask the Twitch people. Right now, Twitch tries to make me run ads during my streams. Or they try to run ads for me during my streams. Wait, I'm going that way. Oh, crap. Going that way? Okay. Twitch makes me run ads during my streams at some point anyway. They're going to either run pre-roll ads that are very long, as people see when they join the stream. What they want me to do is let them... Yeah, of course it's stalled. You'll be straightened out in a minute here. All right. Now I can't get this guy out of here. They want me to run ads. They want to run 3-minute ads for me every hour. And I refuse to let Twitch interrupt my stream with ads. So what I do instead is I run my own ads every hour. But I think 3-minute ads are a little excessive. So what I do instead is, stop. I run my own ads every hour. But because I think, during my breaks, but because I think Twitch ads or 3-minute ads are kind of obnoxious, I only run 2-minute ads. And I don't know if that's making things better or worse. So I'm gonna have to somehow find a way of polling my Twitch people, which is not easy to do. Yeah, I can't. The thing got turned. Now see, I'm just dragging it by full force, and I'm hoping to turn it back over once I get up here. Because the engine is obviously not on. Well, let's turn to the side. Yeah, so ads on Twitch. Everybody wants more and more ads. I want fewer and fewer ads. The only reason I have ads at all, I'm not trying to make any money on Twitch. The only reason I have ads at all is because for quality reasons. Twitch refuses to give me high access to multiple qualities if I don't run ads. And so I had to agree to run ads. I had to get monetized to run ads. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to stream in 1080 because people at the end of the year would not be able to ever watch my stream. Okay, how am I going to do this? And attach that trailer. Okay, now I can't recover myself, but I can change trucks. And I should be able to recover this guy now. The trailer's not attached to him. Except I'm not back far enough. Okay. And is that the right place? I want to get him and not the trailer. Nope, that's the trailer. Yeah, that was so much better. Now, roll over. There you go. That's how you do it with my favorite scout vehicles. My favorite scout vehicles roll back onto the tires when they roll on their head. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to do this independently. I like having the Rezvani, both the Rezvani and the Wrangler could get through here on their own, but the problem is they can't get this trailer through. The trailer is very heavy. Okay, it's got to roll somehow. And I don't know if there's enough room for it to roll on that side. Okay, now there should be enough room for me to roll it over. Oh! The fun! Come on, find the right point. Here? Okay, that should be good enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send the Rezvani up ahead, and then for some ways, and then if the Wrangler runs into trouble, why do I keep turning the wrong way? They've got a lack of talent. I can't park there. I can't too park here. What are you, a ranger? MLVC, how you doing? Another great evening of SnowRunner. Yes, it is Sunday fun day after Saturday scatter day. That's it. Yeah, scatter day. Yeah, Saturday scatter day. I was a little scattered yesterday. I had 2 different games that I was playing yesterday. Okay, now I am going to send the Rezvani up ahead because I think this part at least I can go myself with the Wrangler. It's not through the mud, it's through the rocks. The Wrangler is good through the mocks. Hey, I have a question to ask you guys while you're here live. How is the sound? Because I think I had a little problem with the microphone yesterday. The sound didn't seem optimal when I listened to it back. It sounded kind of echoing. I think maybe there was one setting that I had accidentally set. I rebooted everything and made sure everything was fine, and I think it's working better now, but I want to let you know. Want to ask somebody else. Sounds fine? Okay, good. Did you notice it sounded weird yesterday or no? I want to get too far ahead. Yeah, see, these are perfect for the Wrangler, except perfect for the Wrangler carrying that trailer. I don't know. So I'll just park here for now. Probably too far away. Lights are on. No, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, see, this baby can't do anything without some help. This trailer is so heavy. And this is why I had the Hercules helping him. And I would have been fine except for that sharp turn. Okay. We are going to try another trick. Well, let's, first of all, let's try a different trick. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to end up burning that out. Okay. Trick number 2. Okay. Trick number 2. We don't try to pull it as a trailer. We try to just pull it as winched. Which is fairly easier. Okay, trick number 3. We bring the Rezvani back here to haul it again. This is going nowhere. Oh, this trailer is so heavy. Okay. Stop. No, what did I do? I keep turning the things off I need. That's the button I want. For goodness sakes. Okay. Now. Why are those just so far apart? Okay, now let's try this again. Another thing closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer, right? It ain't getting closer. Alright. Mr. Hercules, could you help me out here, folks, please? Thank you. Oh, I can't get to it already. Alright. It was fine yesterday from what you recall. Okay. It might just be in my head. I don't know. It sounded just a little bit off, like just a little bit echoey. I don't know. Could be wrong. I spent an awful lot of time trying to get this mic configured. It's a new mic. Well, fairly new. It's not new now, but it was new as of... No, wrong button. Ugh. I'd be really good at this game if I didn't keep hitting the wrong button. All right. All-wheel drive. Pull the winch. There we go. Now, release the winch. Pull forward a little bit. Turn the brake off so I can pull forward a little bit. Oh, that's driving me crazy. It's early in the day. I can't do anything right here. All right, stop this engine. Change truck. All right. Start this engine. Take the brake off. Put the all-wheel drive on. It's amazing that I get anything done, you know? Back up a little bit more. All right. I don't know what the road ahead is like, but I'm going to try this dual again. Truck. We'll head just a tiny bit. Attach the winch from here to there this time. I don't know why. Let's try this again. Well, we're starting off trying. So I hit that sharp turn and got all turned around. We're doing this again. This isn't the best path. Either one of these things can get through on their own, but getting through with that trailer is a real issue. And doing it in tandem is a little bit worse because in tandem, the back truck does not, the back truck never turns its all-wheel drive on or its diff lock or anything like that. You can say turn the engine on, but it's a wasteful engine. Let's attach the other side. Go to this side now. Yeah, it's not running optimally. Pull it on the other side away from the rock. Okay. All right, making some progress. Making some progress. Now this one has automatic diff lock. If I need diff lock on the back vehicle, I can do it, but I have to detach them because diff lock is optional on the back vehicle. And the trailer is not going to fit. There's nothing really good here to winch to. Oh, don't run over that. That's one good thing that could winch to. Yeah, I'm running out of fuel, but I got extra fuel with me. Enough for both of them. I think I can reach that branch. Which I thankfully did not run over. That's the branch, right? Yeah, it's the branch, okay. All right, easy mode. Change truck. Am I at an hour yet? Refuel from, no, not the prototype exploration unit. Small roof rack. Sure, fill me up. Fill the exploration unit up. No, not the exploration unit. Oh, crap. No. This. Not from the Rezvani. Not from the prototype. From the roof rack. There we go. Small roof rack. Okay. Good enough. All right. Now what are we doing? We're going to try this again. I think I'm through the worst of it, he says. I'm gonna try to keep that way away from the rock. Okay. And yes, this actually is the way to go. And there is a truck there. The engine is on. And yes, I will discover this. Won't stop the engine. I need your help too, my friend. My cousin went for a drive in the mountains at night and his truck broke down right at his peak. Now we're thinking how to get him out of there. Will you help us? I will help you, but you know what? I'm going to come back later and do it because, oh, you're a pain in the butt. Did you knock these trees down? Is that you? Is this all your fault? Well, your cousin's fault? Yeah. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Getting around these trees. Oh, amazingly, I can get around that. Oh, no. Well, this is why you bring two vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, is this going to even work? Sure it will. Back up. All-wheel drive. Of course that worked. It's on a branch. That's part of the problem. If I release the winch, it's going to be fine, right? Am I at an hour yet? No! Don't do that! Oh, was that rock that was a problem? Okay. Well, I'm going to try to winch this other vehicle, but I'm going to back down here to do it. Away from the rock. Away from the rock, he said. A little farther. Get up to this rock, but not that rock. Okay, there. That's perfect. Which way do I want this to approach? I want it to approach this way. Okay, now, release the winch. It's the corners that'll get ya. Now, with your mighty rock crawler suspension, you'll get around here no problem. I'm not on that rock, am I? I think I'm on the killer rock. I am on the killer rock. I gotta go around the killer rock. And around this truck. Your cousin owes me a lot more than what you're giving me. Let me tell you. Okay. Is that an hour yet? For crying out loud. Start the engine back up. Change truck. You. Start your engine up. Go back in all-wheel drive. Pull a little bit forward. Are you on another rock? I swear I'm turning the wheel the other way. Yes, you're on a big boulder. All right. Did you see how easily the Wrangler got through those boulders once I switched to itself? How much farther do I have to go? Oh, I don't even want to look. Which rocks do I want to avoid? I think I need to avoid those rocks. Now, by putting the parking brake on and putting the accelerator down, my vehicle doesn't move, but I get the other vehicle to move up closer. That's a little hack I learned, because his engine will stay on. He'll try to keep up with you. Hold on a second. Who am I looking at? Squirrel Nuts! How you doing, Squirrel? Haven't seen you for a while. Well, actually, it hasn't been that long a while, has it? Last week, maybe. I can't keep track of time. I'm on the second map, having so much fun. Oh, I got another big turny thing to go. Ugh. All right. Last SnowRunner session, was that yesterday or was that a week ago? Because I'm doing SnowRunner now on Saturdays, most Saturdays and Sundays. I'm doing SnowRunner all but the first Saturday of the month. And then I'm doing SnowRunner on Sundays, every Sunday except the Sunday after my 12-hour marathon streams, which are the first Saturday of the months of February, May, August, and November. Okay, let's try not to go off this cliff with either vehicle. You weren't here yesterday, right? You're out dealing with all the snow removal right now. If I may ask, where do you live? We just got a few inches here. Like 2 to 3 inches over the last couple days. I live in the Twin Cities in Minnesota. No, it wasn't yesterday, it was last week. Yeah, that's what I thought. It wasn't yesterday. I remember everyone that was on yesterday because I had to time somebody out. Thumb of Michigan. Okay. So you're not in the UP. Let's see. The Thumb of Michigan would be Lake Erie? Off of Lake Erie? Trying to think of my job. I live on Lake Superior, so. Well, I don't live on Lake Superior. I live in the Twin Cities area, near Lake Superior. Let's see, where's the Thumb? Which way does the Thumb go? I know the UP hangs off of the Pinky, right? Lake Huron. Lake Huron, okay. Lake Huron is the answer to a trivia question that I can't say on an all ages. That I can't say. I could say it, but not on a YouTube episode. There are 4 of the 5 Great Lakes that I've done something in that the when I was young wasn't as big a deal as now that I'm my age. But Lake Huron is the one I missed. Something that I will never admit to you if the authorities come by. Okay, let's stop both engines. Yeah. All right. How do I get to where I want to get to now? Could I get away with doing a scan now? Will I get that? Let's actually detach these vehicles and I'll send the scanner over here to that lake. I don't know where I'm going to go with this thing yet. Okay, so I want to get this thing somewhere where it can get there. So somewhere like here-ish. or here-ish. I don't know how bad that water is. If I can get like here and here and here, I want to be able to get that corner. Now, most of this thing should get this, but it's not going to get that corner. And then I'll have it scouted out so I'll know exactly where the other guy needs to go. And if not scouted out, then it won't matter because he'll be able to go straight to the... Oh, see, I stopped to take a drink and then I lost my momentum. This scouting can be fun, but I would not want to play explorations and having the whole game based on it. I might buy exploration someday just to support the company, to be honest. But they've got this driving game that they're in development. I'm looking forward to that. I've never played Euro Truck Driver or the sequel American Truck Driver. Which I think is coming out on console now, so I think I might be able to do that. Euro Truck Simulator, I mean. Can I get here? How far can I get? Can I get that far? If I go too far, I might miss what's to my right. Oh, is that it? Okay. Well, I can go quite a ways, but let's go like here. I can't actually stop the engine because the thing has its own fuel. Activate the radar. Hit the radar button. Well, if you're off of Lake Huron, yeah, snow effect there is terrible, especially if you're like south of it, southeast of it. I know like in the Buffalo area, which is southeast of Lake Erie, and Lake Erie is very narrow or shallow, so that's why they get snow over their rooftops. Have you ever seen pictures of Buffalo? For those of you watching on YouTube, this is still Thanksgiving weekend as of the time that I'm streaming this. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get everything? Look at that! Perfectly brown. Now, this has been scouted. I mentioned this before. It looks like maybe it's gray, but that's just the surface. If it hadn't been scouted, it would not be brown on the bottom. Okay, so this truck has done its job. And now I just have to get wherever this vehicle is. What's there? Oh, there's a trailer I need to discover. And there's the watchtower I need to get to. And that's probably a building I need to discover. And then I need to come down here and get that. Rolled steel factory. Okay. And upgrade there. Okay, so let's switch to the Hercules. Okay, so let's come across here, find that, and then find the way up to there. And I think finding the way up to there is coming up here. Not sure the path. Probably this way. There's a lot of small rocky ways through the mountains, which is cool because I got the vehicles for it. That might be a weird trek up the mountain there. And how am I getting there? It might be past the Wrangler, actually. Not sure I can cross. Not sure I can cross this water. Well, since I know the Wrangler could get there, I'll go the same way as the Wrangler. How much snow did you get? Go by that trailer. Oh, let's make it a little lighter, shall we? Not too much lighter. It's still dark here in the morning. I'm trying to remember which side the thumb is on. I think the thumb is on the east side, right? About 6 inches. Yeah, we got less than that here. About maybe an inch yesterday. It was supposed to be horrible yesterday, 4 to 8 inches. We got maybe a maximum of 2 inches, and then today another 1 or 2 inches. I don't think it's enough that they're even going to need to plow out the parking lot. The community manager we had before this, she was always on top of the snow. Of course, her always being on top of the snow meant that we had to move the car very often. And the car I had back then, I had a 25-year-old car that wasn't too good about moving anywhere. I've got a newer car now, but it's still like 18 years old, so. But the car I have now is an all-wheel drive car, so it can, I don't have to do quite so thorough a job shoveling it out. Okay, I gotta get across there, and I don't know how deep that water is, but I think I have a way of finding out how deep that water is. One is I can just go right through it. Oh, can't be that deep because there's a trailer there. We'll just go find out. It's deep enough. Okay. Sure. Now you would think that this vehicle would not be strong enough to pull this thing out, and I would agree. I would also not think it would be strong enough to pull this thing out. But I would also disagree, because I think it is strong enough. Who doesn't love the Hercules? Let me tell you. I don't even know what kind of. Wiggle, wiggle those wheels, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's do this. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, and it's a ramp flatbed too. It's really just there to get in my way. Obviously, that's not the vehicle I should be using to get this out of there. But. Now, I could wedge myself behind a tree and make this even easier, but I kind of like this, make inches at a time, you know. Let's see. Got it in reverse. Do this and pull the winch at the same time. Okay, now I might. It's like a ramp flatbed, but. Okay, I'm not on the tongue. If I can get on the tongue, that would be even better. Oh, why can't I even get on? Why can't I see the tongue? I hate that. Oh. In reverse. Release the winch. Now can I get on the tongue? There we go. Now I can get on the tongue. Okay. Now, let's go. Let's go, buddy. You can make it. I think this might be as far as I'm going to get this thing. I don't have a crane with me or the right vehicle with me. All right. I think... Oh, I've got my brake on. No wonder. I can't maneuver at all with my brake on. Now, after all that, this is going to have to be delivered on the other side of the water, right? Okay, that should be good enough. I will be able to get this out of here easily once I get a truck in here. But I still have to get around the thing. Which I'm going to do going this way, because that water is too deep. I was tempted to use the photo mode drone, but I could see the engine was not going to make it. All right, let's see if I can get up to the waypoint before I run out of time here. Use the back of your left hand. Right. Use the back of your left hand. I'm in the tip. The thumb tip. Right? Yeah. That's what I thought. So you're on the Milwaukee side, but not in Milwaukee. Or no, that's Wisconsin. Never mind. Michigan. Yeah. 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 You're on the thumb of the mitt, and I use the back of my left hand. Yeah. So you're near, you're kind of near Mackinac Island, right? I don't know. I should know the Great Lakes area like the back of my hand, like the back of my Michigan. All right. Launch the thing, of course. Yay. Nice music. I love the music. About 4 hours away from Lake Mackinac. I would love to get up there. It's one place I haven't been on the Great Lakes. I've been all over the Great Lakes. US and Canadian side. All right. Oh, and it's going to be easy to get here. I'll grab some things along the way. And most of the things I'm not going to need. I am going to need the radar truck around here, though. At least around here. Maybe farther to get that corner. But we made a good start in the scouting. I'll hit some of these things while I can. Like, I'm going to want to hit this thing. I'm going to want to hit this thing. I will probably just go ahead with the Rezvani, because once I hit this thing, it's going to show everything around this circle. And then I'll get the Wrangler like in here somewhere. All right, but I'm at 49 minutes. For those of you watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll take a break. I'll get to tell you my story. Twitch exclusive. My claim to fame. For those of you watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next day. Tomorrow. Will be tomorrow. Whenever you're watching this, it will be tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. 7 days a week, SnowRunner at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, and almost never 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand, though it is plus or minus an hour depending on the time of year, thanks to daylight savings time. And thanks to all of you for watching. Twitch, once again, stick around for a short story and the next episode, taking a quick break. YouTube, for you, I'm out of here. Next episode. Bye-bye.